Hey, Isabel. Hey, how's it going there, Sarah? Ugh, I'm trying to learn this stuff. It's so hard. It's like I go over your name and it's like, geez, it like falls out. StreamYard is so much fun. As I say that with a little bit of hesitation. Here, let me see. Show, unhide. See if I do that. I don't like how StreamYard does this. It's like I want to see my comments, but I can't. I cannot bring up help. Yeah, I do too. It's like I want to see my comments, but it's like when I put my clicker over the name, instead of scroll, I can't see. Maybe I just keep it off of there for now. Keep it here. Yeah, that's better. Okay. Okay. Well, maybe I'll see it in the soon. So, how's everybody? Just so I get in touch with you guys again. Um, I'm looking forward to doing my 5 favorite things if I was stranded on a desert island. Huh? Yeah, okay. So, the first one I'm going to be putting up very shortly. Sorry about being so long and all that because, my husband's been really ill and he's learning right now how to walk and he's learning, hey, Snarky, I love you, girlfriend. He's learning to walk and he's learning to keep his balance and he can walk with a belt around him and one of his physical therapists has to hold him up though. But the thing that's killing me, right, is that he needs everything. I mean, like lunch, dinner, breakfast, lunch, dinner, and it's like I'm on the schedule of cooking at least 3 times a day, and I'm telling you, I love him. I love him immensely, but I'm like, oh, I feel like Cinderella. But he is learning very hard to do what he has to do to feel himself. Yeah, it's okay. I'm just having a pity party for me. You shouldn't feel sorry for me. I should feel sorry. I mean, like I feel sorry for him. That's not the reason for everything. It just drives me crazy though. All this relearning stuff and it's like in the bathroom we had to set up bars so he could hold on to the bars when he showers. We have to give him a seat. Well, I got a seat, but he feels more comfortable in the longer seats, so I've got to wait till Amazon delivers that tomorrow. And I thought I would just talk about my personal stuff here. Not too personal, but personal enough. Um, and I don't ask for very much to those in the replay, not these right here, because Sarah and Snarky have helped me out tremendously. So I'm not asking them, but I'm asking for the replay watchers, if there are any, that if they need, if they can, I mean, if even if it's for $1, that would be $1 more than I need help with because I had to pay for all this stuff. Like our insurance won't cover, the bars. They won't cover the toilet handles. I got handles for toilets, a big thing too. He has to grab onto those in order to use the toilet. And so I've had to re-outfit my home, kind of like a, kind of like adaptive living facility, and that's rough for me. But if anybody could donate to me on my Cash App, that would be wonderful. Although I'm not going to harp on it, that's I don't ask for very much, and I would never, ever, ever, ever ask somebody who's already having a hard time too, because that's not right. That is so not right. What's everybody saying here? Caregiving is difficult. Yes, it is. I tip my hat to them. Hey, Mikey, how's it going, sir? And let me see. Yeah, see, and it's like I think tomorrow I might just order out or order what they call DoorDash or Uber Eats or something, because let me tell you, I'm pretty tired. Yes, indeedy. But everything's okay otherwise. I mean, he's doing so much better than he was doing before. Like he's actually trying to walk now, and he can't walk without his walker anywhere. So, everything's got to be kind of pushed aside. I had to get a couple of chairs, order a couple of chairs from Amazon because basically he needs a place where he could sit with armrests, that a chair that doesn't swivel. So I had to order him two of those. Those are pretty expensive as well because they have, armrests. Hey, everybody. I love you too, Miss Snarky. You're excellent. You are tremendous. And so are you, Sarah. If you guys want to put up your, your things, your taglines, you're more than welcome to, if you can, your links to your channels, because my flock is really creative. In fact, Sarah is about the most creative person I know. I mean, she really comes up with really great tunes, and they're deep. Some of them are really get you to thinking, and one of them's turning out to be one of my favorite ones. I like her imagery. I like how she has, the guy singing or the girl singing, depending on which thing she uses. But she's great. Her montages are wonderful. I want to learn how to do that too. Gosh, I would love to do a montage like hers. You need to make us blue and drop links. Oh, I see. So I have to give you a wrench, and I don't know how to do that yet. Okay. You need to be blue. Okay, so I don't know how to do that. If anybody knows, help me, please. Please. I beg of you. Anyhow, so how do I make a person blue? Make Google people private chat? No, people style browser comments. See, I see that, but I don't see. I don't see where I could make it blue. YouTube. On YouTube. Side. Click out icon. Click out icon. Side icon. Oh, okay. I see. Click on one of you guys. Okay. If I can. This thing is driving me nuts. Night. Okay, so now you're blue. Sort of. Okay. Don't hide. Unhide. Show. I can't see. Stay. I am clicking on one of you. I don't know why this is happening. When you put your clicker down, do you see like a glove, and you put up, you click on the person's name and then their name disappears? Because I'm having that and I don't know what that's from. Show hide. So I'm clicking on one of you. Okay. Side click our icon. Side click. Is it, or is it this one? Okay. Okay, let me see. Save it. So, okay, so I clicked on that, I think. I'm getting all this save as, Google Translate, create QR code, no. Imaging mode, new page source, back, preview. God, I need like upskill help for this. I'm trying to learn. I did do that. Oh, I click on your icon. Okay. Again, if it doesn't move. Okay. Slide. Oh, on YouTube. I have to do this on YouTube. Oh boy, I've got a lot to learn then because I'm doing it through StreamYard. On the profile, and I did that. So I know you guys are trying to help, but what does, okay, so I'm clicking on like Snarkies, okay? Yeah, let me get there. Okay. And it's saying, it's got her thing right here. And it comes up on screen, which is cool, I guess. But now, over icon. Okay. Well, that made you bigger. Okay. Wow. Okay. Then click on one of us. I did. I did that, and for some reason, it's not doing it tonight. Oh my gosh. Maybe I'll have to have a one-on-one session with you gals, but I have to do it through YouTube because I can't do it through StreamYard. Am I correct on that? Or YouTube wait. You are on stream. You're not on the same as the chat session. It's not the same chat session. Okay. Go to where your first chats. Okay. Okay, so your stream, it's not the same. Chat session. Where are you, chat session? Let's see, chat session. Hey, BK, what's going on, sir? I'm trying to learn how to make a wrench, and I'm having a hard time. But like I said, maybe I just need some one-on-one where somebody could share their screen with me someday and then like walk me through it because like I'm having like my brain is out to lunch today. Everything is out to lunch. So how's it going? I like your show, BK. You do a good job. I recommend BK very much. He's got a great channel going on for himself. I'm gonna make a video. Okay, yeah, Snarky, that would help me a lot because, like, I just, oh, thank you so much. Thank you, all of you guys. Yeah, I like your show. Sometimes I listen to you on the radio, well, on my iPad. This is my computer. I do this show from, but yeah, I do. Listen, it's fun. It makes you think about all the things you've forgotten about when you were a kid, or things that you just remember. Brings back happy times. I would love to be a kid again. Let me see something here. What does that mean? Contacts. Okay, and then, oh, I see, it takes that. Banners. No, I don't want a banner. People. Okay. The audio. How do I cancel this thing out? Copy invite link. Oh, here, let me go back to comments. There we go. Yeah. The Jaws thing was great. You want saying something like dun 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 dun. Cell phone. I definitely will. I have to. Oh, I better go and. Okay, I see. Well, I really, really like you, Mike. You take care of yourself now here, and just be kind. Stay happy and healthy and all that good stuff. So that's the way life should be. Ugh. I wish when I clicked on a person, it wouldn't go away. I mean, like I'm clicking on the icon. I'm not clicking on the name. I'm not clicking on anything. Anywho, but thank you guys for helping me because I think I need to have a visual because I'm a very visual person anyways. Oh, yeah. So anybody having anything new and fascinating happen to you? Just want to remind you and everyone, it's Zach Theaters. Oh, no kidding. Oh, cool. And I see your little shark. That's so cute. Oh my gosh, that's funny. I didn't know they were going to put it back. Well, they would, I mean, like, in order to get the people they need to. Sorry, my nose is not really scratching in my nose. I'm scratching around because it's dry. Oh, wow. So I'm definitely going to have to check that out. But I bet you one thing. People like my flex said, jumping the shark. No, but like I just reimagine seeing people jump out of their seats at once, like especially the kids who never saw it, especially on a big screen. Sometimes, you just have to see things on a wide screen. I say that because it just, there's a different feel to it, and that's the way it was meant to be seen. Same way I feel about a bunch of movies. 2001 Space Odyssey should be, and big screen scene. Wizard of Oz would be awesome on a big screen. Any movie. Psycho was great on big screen. I saw that on big screen. We in Chicago we have a theater called Music Box Theater, and what they do is they end up showing older movies, and that is exactly one of their older movies. Is that they play those, and they basically have like a listing of all their channels. They print it every week. They probably have it online now, where like they'll show you what's playing Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. And then what they end up doing is they show their featured movie for the week or for the day. And you have to just sort of look to see, but they show a lot of science fiction on there. They show a lot of old drama. That's just beautiful. And the theater itself is like one of the last surviving theaters that's got, the stars in the sky and actual drapes that come down. Oh man, I miss theaters like that. Yeah, see, yeah. You see, there's movies that take on different meanings. It's like to see it on TV or a computer screen, it just does not have the same savoir faire or something like that. It's just, I don't know. I think it's just wrong to see, like, for the first time, you should really see movies if you can, even if it's you've seen it on TV. If you can, go to the theater if you have a theater in your town that recycles old movies or plays old movies or something like that. I know that FSU here has a campus theater, and I think sometimes they play old movies on in their theater as well, and they're open to the public. My husband is an alumni from there, so he gets a lot of information. It's FSU's Florida State University, but they have their own theater and all that good stuff. But yeah, I mean, like if you've seen like any of the things that you've watched, and they're showing like something, even Saturday Night Fever, whatever your taste is, whatever your desire is, on a big screen, you're just gonna be like, because your mouth will drop and you'll see it's like really living it. It's like being in it. I love those old time movies. Gone with the Wind was beautiful in big theater too. I could talk about big theater all the time. Yeah, Glorious on the big screen. Yeah, I'm trying. I mean, I love that old kind of stuff. Yeah, it's beautiful. They don't make things the way they used to, and that's a sad deal. So that said, is like I said, if my replay people are watching, you got to check out My Flock is Everywhere. You got to check out BK and Snarky. She's got some great stuff. She's a great artist too. And she's got a great looking garden. She shows it to us on her channel sometimes. Beautiful. Beautiful. It takes time to grow a garden. I couldn't do that. That is absolutely not me. I have a brown finger instead of a green finger. Oh my gosh. You got a phone call. Okay, Sarah, I hear you. But I'm going to stay on just in case somebody else comes on. Never know. Never ever know. And thank you, Snarky. You're awesome. I was telling them how good of an artist you are and how good of a gardener you are. Gosh, you do some beautiful work. I mean, that yard of yours is an envy to anybody. It's gorgeous, And I'm sure your perennials are coming up too. Beautiful stuff. I'm telling people watch you and watch, My Flock and BK and everybody here, Mikey too, if he's got a channel. I say everybody has a right to post on my thing, on my thing. After I learn how to make make something out myself, make you guys green. So as soon as I know how to do that, my question though is, do I have to have one of you on a chat in order to make you a wrench, or can I just do that on my own? That's my kind of question. Because that would be helpful to me. Well, speaking about people, though, I'm bringing a lot of people up, but they have great channels. Like I say, if you like pop culture, anybody watching in replay, you got to see Scott on Tape. He does great stuff. He does everything. He works his fingers off. He's from Canada, and he's wonderful. He's got a great sense of humor. He's pretty laid back. And yeah, you should watch his videos. They're real good. I always give people kudos and credit to, I always give credit to where credit is due, Like I said, I like him, and I like his style a lot. And then there's a whole bunch of other people I watch. It's like I watch like a variety of different things. And I'm a part of different kinds of chats altogether. And I have another friend, Sarah, who does a show called Reality, if you like reality reality shows. She does, she'll do Sister Wives, and she does a whole bunch of other ones as well. And same with my friend Jenny. She does senior perspective on Sister Wives. It's some one of those guilty pleasures I can't help but have. Uh, Mick- Mickey Tutor. Oh, let's see. Yep. Thank you, Snarky. You're the bomb, Snarky. I'm not worthy. So yeah, so you should check out those channels, you guys. If you haven't, please check them out. They're real fun, and they don't do like exaggerated long videos. Although there are some I do watch that are long, like especially if they're documentaries or true crime. I like true crime a lot too. I have one guy, and I can't think of his name right now, but I will put that. I'll let you guys know who I'm referring to. But he does a lot of good stuff. Then there's my friend Steve. He's in California too, and he does like a lot of visiting graveyards and stuff. People think it's kind of morbid, but I think it's rather cool because he goes and he'll show you all these famous people in history, where they're buried and what their story was, and a couple of side notes about them. He visited. I know he went to visit every state of the union where every president is buried. So I thought that was pretty interesting. I mean, he went and he drove all over all over, just doing that as a series. And that was a lot of work, but that was really cool. I like learning about people and I like learning about history. So that's what I do. And my husband himself, otherwise, after he gets out of all this mess, he's a teacher in history. So that's where I get my interest in history. So he tells me a lot. He knows all about all the wars and all this and all that because he teaches it. And also because it's an interest of his. Like he subscribes to all these magazines, like historical magazines, that is. And some of them are really deep, and some of them, like, I can't even understand the words to them, but he does. And, some of these magazines aren't always out for the general public, but they are out for novices like him. So I think that's pretty cool. So I like learning about people and history, and you name it, I like. I mean, I also like hearing stories about the Second World War, the survivor stories, and there's a lot of those on, but those are really long videos. I mean, like, unless you really have the time, I would say you could, you could watch them, but just keep in mind that it'll be like an hour or two sometimes. So I just don't want to hang you guys up, because I'm sure you have things that you have going on your schedule as well. So, but yeah, so check those out. Yeah, yeah. At 9. Okay, I'll have to check that out in my thingy when I get to it. And I don't want to stop this to go there because then I'm afraid I'll lose you guys, and I don't want to lose anybody. Speaking of people, I mean, another person does fun stuff is Dave Sundstrom and Thrash Pondo. Now, I know Thrash was on Sunday, but I haven't seen Dave in a while. It's pretty hard to see him sometimes, but I don't know if he's got some going on right now or not. I haven't gotten any notices of any new material, so maybe he's just so busy. I know he teaches too. Hello, how's it going, Squatch? How you doing tonight? Or is it, what time is it? Oh, wow. Oh, so you're in my same time zone then. So, yep, something like that. Yeah. So I'm just asking, anybody seen anything, done anything, read anything? I was just telling my interests out there, and I'm always plugging other people's channels because I think they also offer a great variety of different things. And I'll be doing some more recent stuff, so I'm not going to just be doing the old Hollywood stuff. Although I will, that's my main focus, is old Hollywood and old retro and all that stuff. So yeah, so I'll still be doing that, but from time to time I'll mention some new stuff too, because that's what the and more part is of my Tracy's Fractured History. Ah, isn't that cool? It's me, Snarkin' Sass. Head Squatch. I like that name, Head Squatch. Otherwise, let me see. I don't know if that's my tablet. Oh, is that you, Mr. D? Just have a feeling it's you, but I'm not sure. But if it is you, say something. I don't want to get you mixed up with somebody else who's got the same name. I know there's a lot of people up there. I have like a lot of things here referring to Squatch. You know, I was in Walmart the other day, and they have this product on their shelves. It's called something like Squatch shampoo and conditioner, and their thing is Sasquatch, like that. He is their logo, and it's funny as hell. I love it. So I thought I'd mention that. I'm going to post that on my Facebook page, and then you guys can see it. And Danny, if you're not one of my friends, if this is not Danny, that's okay too. But long story short, if you want to see it, I'll friend you, and you could see it, so everybody could see. And yeah, so just sitting here and just taking it easy, waiting, seeing if more people come in or not. It's one of those deals, because I'm not exactly one of those channels that has a lot of people come on, but it would be nice to see about 10 people on. But like I said, I'm still learning, still small, and I haven't been frequent enough. But you guys know the reason why, at least most of you do. So anywho, that's why I haven't been doing anything really recently, is because my husband's been off his game for quite some time now, and I've been worried about him. And it's like, I don't mean to. I'm going back to this, but he asks me for things, and it's like just as soon as I start a project or do something, he needs me, and that's cool. But I'm tired. But that's what you do when you're married to somebody. You take care of them, and if the situation were reversed, it would be me asking him for things too. So can't complain. That's what it's all about. Give and take, if you can, with your significant other or whatever. So I try to get along. It's it's tough, and I feel for these people who actually do caregiving for a living. That is a hard job. But I understand now why, like, sometimes some churches and synagogues and all these other places have projects for elderly people, where like their caregivers could drop them off at the church or drop them off at the synagogue. And what they do is they have, like, Alzheimer's project, which do crafts, and they tell stories, and they do singing and doing sitting exercises. And same with some churches, I know they do that too. But they do it for like a couple hours. I think it's on a Wednesday at the temple I was going to here in Tallahassee. And they give the person who's taking care of them at least 2 hours in the day, including their lunch. So it's like 3 hours in the middle of the day, but they're giving them some time to do things for themselves, because when you're giving care to somebody, it's like you need your space a little bit too. And that's pretty difficult, and especially right with me, because I'm always scared that he's going to fall off off the toilet, or fall in the bathroom like he did the time before when we didn't have all this equipment, and I had to call 911. He got real sick in the hospital. He had high temperature, so they kept him there for a while, sent him back to rehab. And the rehab he had is pretty good. I mean, I just I wish our insurance covered longer time on that, though. I still say he could have used another week, but that's just me. But he was gone. He was gone for over a month. So it's like, how do I live with somebody again? Although, you kind of have to just get used to it and get back in the groove. Excuse me. So yeah, I thought, come on, see what's going on with everybody. Pardon me, I'm having some issues tonight. And it's so hot out here. What's the weather like by you guys? If I end the stream, which I intend to in another 20 minutes, or no, yeah, I think it's another 20 minutes or so, then basically I will be signing out on the hour. So with that said, is I think 24 minutes left in this. But if anybody comes on, I'm just here to chat. So if anybody has any ideas or anything they want to, send to me, you could do it, whether it's here on the chat or in the comments. If you put it in comments, that would be like the best way possible. And the only reason why I say that is because like these chats, I can never really see them, but I could see the comments better. So the comments are a great section. And at this time, I'd like to say, if you like my channel, if you like the way I'm doing things, please let me know. Please hit the like button if you do. Hit the little bell for notifications and hit the subscribe button. That would help me, tremendously. And share me out to your friends or buddies. I know I'm kind of long-winded, but you know what? We all have a good time. And I have a good time on my, right, cool. On my messenger. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So basically, so I'm trying to get, I'm trying to learn. And eventually I'll have panels too where I invite, you guys to come on. Because, I like being on your panels so much. And it's so much fun. And it's like, I really like being with you guys. You guys are a good bunch of people, a good bunch of friends. Some of the best I think I've had in a long time. Better than my own family, I could say that for sure. With the exception of a couple. But yeah, I'd rather choose you than the have chosen family I was born into. But with that being said, I'm not going to badmouth anybody. That's not why I'm here. Although I have good news. I've been checking my scale a lot lately. And from the time I was starting taking this new medicine, which is Mounjaro, about 2 or 3 months ago, and it's a higher dosage now, but I've been taking it, and so far I've lost 22 pounds. So I'm like happy. I know it's still, my face is still so round, but I mean, long story short is like, I could see my legs a little better. I could fit into my smaller clothes again, so that makes me happy. So, oh yeah, you're a treasure too, Snark. I know. You're such a, like I say, you're such a creative person. You really are a creative person, and you're fun. I know we always talk like, we're off the chain in that group, and we are. But I love it. And I love joking with you guys. It's fun. It's real fun. It puts a smile on my face. How many times I watch some of these lives and the people are droll. They remind me of like, Bueller. It's like, God, are they boring? I'm serious. Like some people are just like, oh, I'll take Timmy's question. I'll take Mary's question. It's like, what the hell is that? Or they only speak to people if they donate to their channel. Even if I get enough people and if I do become monetized, who knows? I would never, ever just speak to nobody because, or forget anybody because they didn't give me $1.99 or whatever it is. I think that's wrong. I mean, I know a lot of YouTubers do that. And, for some of us who are longtime watchers, like I've been a longtime watcher of another YouTuber, and the only time that he ever says hello is when you send him a super chat or you send him like, a sticker. And like, what gives? I mean, you got a lot of people on here too who unfortunately can't afford to give you, but they have made you, they have subscribed to your channel, they have hit the like button, and they have hit the notifications. So that accounts for something. That's how I see it. So long story short, I speak to anybody and everybody. I don't care. I'm just that kind of way. I wasn't raised to be, a scaredy cat. I'm kind of a social butterfly. I go where the wind takes me. I know a lot of stuff. And so it's like, people are like, God, how'd she know this stuff? She's BSing me and all this. I'm like, I'm not. I just happen to just know about stuff because I learned about stuff. It's like, the thing of learning is like you're learning. And I like to watch a lot of educational channels too. And those are fun. I mean, like, even stupid stuff on like how light bulbs are made or something like that. There's channels for that out there. I appreciate those. My friends, they have a great channel. She hasn't been doing them a lot lately because she and her husband just had their first baby, and she gave birth to a baby boy. But they're called, I think it's Frontier Patriot, and they are so fun. Gosh, no names. I can't think of it now. Patriotic Frontier or something like that is their name. And they talk a lot about this, like cooking and weird facts and stuff about the 1700s. And some of them are real stories, and some of them are, just gags and stuff. But or basic knowledge that we use today comes from a lot of stuff from back then. So yeah, they're fun to do. Yeah, for the get and sniggle. I mean, I'm just playing. Yep, I hear you. I hear you. I mean, I appreciate you all. I really do. So, I mean, like I say, yeah, Frontier. No, I think Frontier American. I'll have to come back with it. I'll put it in the chat somewhere. But they do a lot of interesting stuff. If you're into history, they are actually one. They both dress in costume, like from the 1700s. They had a cabin that they were doing videos in, where she was cooking, and her husband was doing other things like woodworking and doing things based on like what they were doing in the 1700s. And they come from a little town across the Mississippi near St. Louis called St. Genevieve. And they do wonderful work. I mean, they are wonderful teachers. And they are, like I say, they dress in the period clothing. They are reenactors. And so, like, if you ever go to St. Genevieve, they have certain fairs where you go, like, almost like, like, I don't know how to describe this, like, almost like a Bristol fair for, like, people are doing, the jousting and stuff. Well, these people don't do jousting or stuff, but these people have a great channel. And I'll have to remember, I mean, I don't know, it's just one of their cards, because I get cards from them a lot. Justine and her husband. Nope, that's not from her, but it's Justine and her husband. Let me see. Not the letter from Chance. I love Chance. He's a great guy. He's awesome. You guys should check out Chance too. Oh my God, Chance has got like one of the best channels I've ever seen. I mean, it's so much fun. It's so much fun. I mean, his stuff is really, I like his stuff because he is just not. He's just not your average guy. He shows like old shows that you've forgotten about, like especially ones that are very rare. He has a lot of rare things in his collection, and I always suggest that you guys go see him. He has a channel called the Nostalgic Pod Blast, and yeah, just subscribe to him. He's got good stuff, and like I say, I don't know if you guys ever heard of a show called Space Giants, but I sort of like them in sort of way. I can't help but think about like the mean guy. His name is I'm having mind farts all day. Sorry about that. Space Giants are about two different robots who are fighting each other for the planet, and each series has like their own little special story. But it's about robots and the robot family, and all that kind of jazz. And it's just real fun. I mean, it's classic and it's rare. Goldar is the hero. And Goldar, I hate to say this, but Goldar reminds me of David Bowie, when David Bowie had long hair and it was blonde. That's what Goldar looks like to me. And the evil guy, oh God, and I love him a lot. I can't think of his name. He looks to me like Gene Simmons, so I can't help it. It looks like Bowie and Simmons are fighting against each other because he sort of resembles that. He's got the same kind of, almost the same kind of look about him. It's funny. It's just so funny. So every time I see those two, I think of them. Oh gosh, I can't even think of this, and I'm like losing my mind. I don't know. Tonight, I guess I'm just really full of thought, and a lot of things are just coming to my brain. Oh, mm. Oh, my throat's getting dry. So pardon me. So anybody have anything they want to talk about? Anything they want to say? You could always over talk me. I don't care. I just talk a lot because especially when I'm in panels. I don't mean to get like to change somebody off or to cut somebody off. It's just that they're telling something that I'm really excited about. And so I put in my 2 cents, and it's like I don't mean to do that. Like I've done a lot of that to Miss Sarah on her channel, and it's like I feel like such a horrible person for doing that. So if she's listening, Miss Sarah, I do apologize, but like I say, you guys talk a lot about things that has me curious or excites me because I know something about it. That's all it is. I don't mean to cut anybody off. I would never do that. I'm gonna get some gum here, so pardon me while I start chewing. I look really pretty chewing gum. Um, and talking with my mouth full of gum. But my throat is really dry. It's like this room is the driest room of my apartment. I should have water here, but nope. I forgot to bring my water bottle. I'm just hanging out. We've got about 13 minutes left to go. I'm enjoying seeing you guys, and thank you for coming if I don't say so. And killing some of your time with me, it means a lot. I'm trying to keep my mouth shut as I'm chewing. I don't want to look like a horse. So I'm staying quiet now for a little bit. Yay! How are you, sir? I'm glad to see you. How's everything in South Carolina? You guys getting any of that bad weather they said that's coming up from that hurricane? Because if they are, I feel for you. I hope you're more inland than living on the coast per se. I'm holding up okay, although I'm tired. I'm really tired because I'm doing 100% of the caregiving, you know? And so it's just like everything is on me. His nursing staff is only here for like an hour a day. So it's like, and they come at least 3 times a week. They came in like, I think 5 times last week because it was the first week. So he's got an occupational therapist. He's got a nurse that comes in just to do the vitals and stuff like that to make sure he's doing okay. And then he's got a physical therapist. So he's got OT, PT, and DR or nurse. And they come in, they take his temperature and all his vitals, make sure he's doing what he's doing. They give him a bunch of exercises to do to strengthen his legs and to help him with his balance because that's what brought him into the hospital in the first place. But they, oh my gosh, supposed to get a little rain tomorrow. Oh my gosh. Oh, I hope you don't get any of that hurricane gut, please. Let it pass over, let it go in the ocean. Let it get to all those sharks. Yeah, I feel for you, Dan. I was telling him I see a product in Walmart called Squatch. And what it is, it's shampoo and conditioner. It has a logo. They have a really funny picture of a Sasquatch. So I thought of you when I saw it. I took a picture of it. If you're on Facebook, I could friend you and I could show you what it looks like. It's hilarious. I wish we could send pictures on our chats. Like, that'd be so much fun. Or a like or dislike button on there. I'm only on for like an hour today, and my hour is almost up in 4 minutes. But Danny, I appreciate you very much. Thank you very much. And Danny, guys, Danny's got a channel too, and it's fun. It's a really cool channel. He's very laid back, and where he lives, it's just beautiful. Just a beautiful thing. He's got a cute dog, but watch out. That dog has an attitude. Radio, radioactive shrimp. Yeah, yeah. You could go green in the middle of the night. You don't need a nightlight. You just sort of eat it, and then you're sort of green. Who needs to see in the dark? You're already a light bulb. So in that case, of me being here from like 8 to 9, because I was just going through 8 to 9, and all that good stuff. Best value shrimp, don't eat it. I heard that. I usually get my like shrimp from Publix. I trust them a little bit better. Who knows? Who knows? They could be using the same source for all I know. But in the meantime, I'm just going to pretty much end now because, like I said, and Danny, I don't mean to be rude. I love you very much, guy. You're so much. Danny is so much fun. He's got the dry sense of humor. And come visit with Snarky. Come visit with me. Come visit with us on Thursday nights on Snark and Sass channel or on My Flock is everywhere. Or mine because I put on mine. Come and watch them. They are really funny people. They make you laugh. If you're feeling like you're having a bad day, just watch them. They're on Thursdays. And that's 7 o'clock Eastern. Oh, no, 7:20 Eastern. So you'll have to adjust for your time zone. Right. Best value. I love that. Well, anywho, I'm just going to end it like this. And I've got my little say so. I want you guys to stay happy and healthy. I want to thank you guys for coming to my little live stream here. Hopefully it will grow. And I would love it to grow. So with that being said, like I said, stay happy, stay healthy, and toodles. Good night.